for this minute's applause.
Vitórias do Manchester United e um empate. O Manchester City jamais venceu com o Martin Atkinson no apito. Jamais venceu o principal rival. Lee Betts, assistente número 1, Stephen Child, assistente 2. Quase tudo pronto, vamos para o início do jogo. Um dos derbys mais esperados dos últimos anos. A bola... 5 derbys já, com 4 vitórias do Manchester United e um empate. O Manchester City jamais venceu com o Martin Atkinson no apito. Jamais venceu o principal rival. Lee Betts, assistente número 1, Stephen Child, assistente 2. Quase tudo pronto, vamos para o início do jogo. Um dos derbys mais esperados dos últimos anos. A bola... 5 derbys já, com 4 vitórias do Manchester United e um empate. O Manchester City jamais venceu com o Martin Atkinson no apito. Jamais venceu o principal rival. Lee Betts, assistente número 1, Stephen Child, assistente 2. Quase tudo pronto, vamos para o início do jogo. Um dos derbys mais esperados dos últimos anos. A bola... 66% possession in their games cumulative across the season. It's stopping them getting the ball, which has been the big problem for so many teams in the Premier League, and it's United giving them the ball back here. High ball towards Lukaku, intercepted by Vincent Kompany, and lobs it right to Danilo, getting a rare run out at right back. The man brought in from Real Madrid. David Silva over the halfway line, left of centre, he finds Leroy Sané on the overlap. Here he is now, the young German winger. Running it, Valencia dropping the shoulder, continuing to come square. 1-2 with Bernardo Silva, good challenge by Smalling, breaks back to Danilo, who has got absolutely no left foot, but decided to shoot with it there, and it went about 70 yards wide.
Well, that's poor by Danilo in the end, isn't it? But again, when you see City on the ball and they click through the gears, going through the midfield, over the halfway line, obviously David Silva, a big part of it. And Sané coming in off that left-hand flank. They look dangerous every single time they've got the ball, and you can see United filtering back into position, just leaving no gaps whatsoever. But I guess from City's perspective, it'll be a question of time until they find that gap, and can they exploit it?
Goal kick from David De Gea, drawing all black today, the Spanish keeper. Already, for the City crowd at least, taking too long over it. Has fallen to Pogba. Alexis Sanchez and looks to play in Lingard, who was miles offside, but City are able to intercept. No need for the offside flag from the assistant, and they will look forward on the floor from Kompany to Silva. The two players around him. Silva found a lovely poke towards Leroy Sané, who then trips over by Valencia on that far side, and that's a free kick to City, just inside their own half on the left. It's fair to say, Clive, the game's not quite settled down yet.
No, it hasn't. I think Sané's got to get used to that. Every time he takes the ball, comes inside, but starts to go backwards slightly, you can expect Valencia to come as tight as he possibly can. I think if Sané can get on the turn, or on the half turn, facing the other way towards the United goal, I think you'll see Valencia drop off. But he's got to try and keep doing that, Sané, and keep the momentum going for City.
Manchester City unbeaten in their last 27 home league games, winning the last 14 in a row. They're coming forward here with David Silva, low cross. Yes, Ashley Young has fallen over, and everyone's screaming handball. It didn't look like it made contact with potentially his head on the ground. We'll need to see it again. Raheem Sterling was there to
too sure. It looked like his head to me, but a lot of the United players with their hands up suggesting there was a handball. I'm not too sure. I think the referee may have called it correctly on this occasion.
Not seen a replay as yet. Martin Atkinson was not moved, neither was the assistant referee on this near side. Maybe blindsided from it like we were, because you kind of saw his body fall in the way of it.
Yeah, I think the referee was in the wrong position. I think this was an assistant's call, if it was a handball. But it was the slippy mates that makes you suggest that as he's going down, even if he did handball it, maybe the referee still that is unintentional.
Otamendi's big diagonal on the halfway is overhit. That's out of play, and we now will get a replay on our TV monitors of that slip from Ashley Young. It's a low ball in. It looks like he's just dropped his head.
Yeah, it struck his hand as well. Whether it hit his head first, I'm not sure. No, he struck his hand. Arguably, you could say that's a penalty, but it's unintentional. I think he's just putting his hand down to try and stop himself falling on the ball.
Some early controversy here.
Yeah, but it was running free for Raheem Sterling, some 5 yards from goal. I think it would have been a goal if he'd have gone through.
I think that probably should have been a penalty to Manchester City.
Yeah, I can see it given either way.
Very lucky. Approaching 6.5 minutes gone. City 0, United 0 in the Manchester derby. Fired upfield by Ederson, headed forward by Smalling of United. Into Pogba, looks right to Ander Herrera.
I think one thing's for sure, Tom, both managers will have something to say about it.
It ends up being crucial, and I'm sure they will. The ball is played down the right wing towards the Nemanja Matic, who's done well to get there before Otamendi. He's got away from Delph too before Otamendi goes to the ground and gets a really strong tackle in.
Well, that is unintentional.
Otamendi's big diagonal on the half overhit. That's out of play, and we now will get a replay on our TV monitors of that slip from Ashley Young. It's a low ball in. It looks like he's just dropped his head.
Yeah, it struck his hand. I wish he'd be doing it a bit more often, because I think he'd rather he was doing it than Matic, but it was a good run by him.
For him to have done it, do you think he would have been expressed if he's allowed to?
Absolutely, yeah, I would say he'd given licence to do that. But it just leaves them a little bit vulnerable to the counter-attack, which we know City are so good at.
They've looked to get on the front foot so far, United. Very commendable so far. But it's City attacking them now as Raheem Sterling plays outright. Bernardo Silva has to turn away from the penalty area and keep City in possession. It's worked out to the left wing, and Leroy Sané via Fabian Delph. Running at Lingard, ball behind Silva, back to Fabian Delph again. All chipped towards the back post. Ashley Young scampering back, heads it only into the path of Bernardo Silva. Pogba gets in there, off his chest, then thrashed away by United. Gundogan was the man challenging for the ball with Pogba.
The only thing you would say is that although Man City are nice and slick and their movement through midfield is excellent, you just feel there's something missing, and of course it's Aguero, and that's the final piece in the jigsaw for me. I'm wondering where Raheem Sterling fits in as this game goes on.
Well, right now he fits in by getting pulled to the ground by Ashley Young. It's not been given as a foul.
Oh, no. It's ridiculous. It's a foul all day long.
The officials here, now it's a throw in towards Sterling, it's into his path. Young's got the wrong side of it. He's got one arm around him, he puts a leg up around him. Sterling goes down and gets no free kick. I can't understand that.
Yeah, and also as players, sometimes when you start a game off, sometimes you see players who are really in form and you give them the ball as often as possible. And other times you see players who are struggling and the opposition say play on the weakness. And at the moment you see some frustrations from Ashley Young. You've seen the slip, the obvious possible penalty giveaway, and he feels probably mentally under a little bit of pressure. I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of football in the next 10 minutes down their right-hand side to put Ashley Young under pressure.
Well, they're learning a new way to play City, because it's the first Premier League game this season where Kevin De Bruyne has not started on the bench today. Such has been his impact this season. You kind of do need to work out how to do it all again, because everything runs through De Bruyne usually, doesn't it?
Well, it's difficult when you've got such a player of such quality that you certainly miss him when he's not playing.
Delph up over the halfway line, left-hand side for City. He finds Leroy Sané, knocks it back to Silva. Good pressuring by Ander Herrera, a former favourite of Mourinho, who's found himself amongst the also-rans for much of this season, but he's in the 11 today for this massive game.
Yeah, and he might be in there specifically to keep an eye on David Silva. Haven't seen a great deal of him in 10 minutes.
Throw side happy just to keep possession just inside their own half. Ball towards David Silva, looks to turn away from Antonio Valencia, can't do so, back inside his own half again. That's a loose pass from Silva, went through to Lukaku, but I don't think the Belgian was expecting it, so it cannons off his shins and puts City back in possession again, but United are pushing them back inside their own half.
Got a good shape about them, United, at the moment. The problem is they're playing Man City, who are quite capable of breaking down anybody at any time, and I think they've got to do that for 90 minutes. It's going to be tough for them.
It's not been the high press that Liverpool used, though, from
not as high.
United.
No, different players, though. I think sometimes you have to, you obviously have to use your players' strengths, and they've got different strengths to the forwards of Liverpool.
Here comes City. Danilo with a ball towards the back post. A lovely ball too. Sliding in was Herrera, who got there before Silva. Loops it up in the air and David De Gea will gather.
It's a great ball in from Danilo. He just bounces as well inside the penalty area, and it gives Herrera a big problem. He needed to get to the ball first. He does that. I think through good fortune it's popped up in the air and De Gea has managed to grab it the first attempt.
Company's beaten Lukaku to the high ball, but it's broken back to the Red Devils. It's out left to Pogba, who looks to get away from Danilo, passes the ball away from Danilo, and then standing almost square on to Paul Pogba, not forcing him either way. You can see why he's not played a great deal of football this season. As you can hear, Alexis Sanchez is putting the ball in here for United, and that's a very, very poor ball.
Very poor. Very, by his standards, it's poorer than the ball.
Towards the back post, no one's there. It's Luke Edison. He's beaten Ashley Young, and he's beaten Alexis Sanchez too. Right side.
Ashley Young was just trying to shield the ball.
He's got it wrong.
It's got to be the slightest of coming together, and Ashley Young's got himself off balance and out of position. It's a poor decision, to be honest. Assistant referee's about a yard and a half away. Shouldn't be making that sort of mistake for me. Ashley Young gives him a thumbs up, trying to keep him on his side, but
he's saved him twice now.
Yeah, at the moment.
Down there, the United fullback, making no other friends, the assistant referee right now, as the ball is back at the feet of Ederson. Company has then passed it right to Herrera. Good challenge on the cover by Fernandinho of City. Almost got caught by some brilliant pressing by Manchester United.
Yeah, poor touch as well by Herrera. Company's giving the ball away, but
football next season. I hope not.
Will Sam
to the ground?
That's clumsy. Danilo. Do you know what? This is such one-on-one poor defending by Danilo. He just doesn't do anything. He just goes in and just stands there like a rock, as if to say, well, whatever happens to the ball doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't concern me. Pogba's not going past me.
Just standing almost square on to Paul Pogba, just not forcing him either way. You can see why he's not played a great deal of football this season. As you can hear, Alexis Sanchez is putting the ball in here for United, and that's a very, very poor ball.
Very poor. Very, by his standards, it's poorer than the ball.
Towards the back post, no one's there. It's Luke Edison. He's beaten Ashley Young, and he's beaten Alexis Sanchez too. Right side of the actually put his flag up here for a foul, and someone's thrown something on the pitch. That could be something that's going to be a problem, but not like a foul for me at all.
No, I think Ashley Young was just trying to shield the ball.
He's got it wrong.
It's got to be the slightest of coming together, and Ashley be making that sort of mistake for me. Ashley Young gives him a thumbs up, trying to keep him on his side, but
we've saved him twice now.
Yeah, at the moment, Raheem Sterling can feel him.
Bring Ashley Young, making a new friend down there, the United fullback, making no other friends. The assistant referee right now, as the ball is back at the feet of Ederson. Company has then passed it right to Herrera. Good challenge on the cover by Fernandinho of City. Almost got caught by some brilliant pressing by Manchester United.
Yeah, poor touch as well by Herrera. Company's given the ball away, but basically by recovering this even City are now at
risco. Sai mal o Manchester City. Vem Fernandinho para ganhar a parada na cobertura. Correu, se esforçou para evitar o escanteio, não conseguiu.
Matic on this far side. Looks to take on Raheem Sterling with a couple of drops of the shoulder. Sterling stops him coming forward. Given a throwaway though to United, which Matic was going to take. He'll now leave it to Ashley Young, who never seems to be popular wherever he goes. Ashley Young. Throwing is back to him. Pogba now being challenged by Bernardo Silva. Lovely flick round the Sanchez, but Alexis Sanchez is given offside.
It's like cool, wouldn't it?
Maybe he'll expect a ball of that kind of creativity to Sanchez, finding himself offside there.
He's in a very wide position and he should be looking across the line and just standing in an onside position, because City's defending there wasn't so good. They'd all squeezed into the ball. Another little flick by Pogba side. He's in a great position.
It's fair to say it's not been a rip-roaring success his time at Manchester United so far, but did impress against Swansea last week. The City come forward down the left wing. Zane picks the ball up on the end line, left-hand side from Silva, cuts back inside, poor ball to Fernandinho, but he's got there before Nemanja Matic, then tried to just slip the ball into a gap, hoping for a teammate making a run. There wasn't, and it's picked up by David De Gea. 15 minutes gone, City 0, United 0.
Only one winner in that challenge. It's a poor pass by Sane. Gave Matic a chance, and 6'5" Matic really should be going right through Fernandinho there with a 50-50 solid challenge. I'm sure he'd have won it if he had been braver.
Certainly provided more entertainment value than the Merseyside derby earlier today as this one, but still no goal so far as Lukaku's miscontrol forces him off the pitch.
But again, he's actually done nothing at all so far. Just not been involved. A couple of flick-ons from long balls forward, but again on the situation there, his first touch was awful. Ball rolls over and throw into City.
Joined the 100 club last week, Romelu Lukaku, century of goals in the Premier League. Hasn't really had the impact you would have liked from a striker that cost that kind of money. There's a high ball towards Gundogan. Is miscontrolled by him, and it's bounced through to David De Gea. Keeps it on the field on the left-hand side and walks it at feet towards the penalty spot. Bernardo Silva comes to close him down. He has to pick it up. And you get the feeling United are happy to play with City. Here to spoil the party. Ashley Young down the line, under pressure. Alexis Sanchez wasn't there. City back in possession with Vincent Kompany inside his own half. He's away from the challenge of Lukaku, and he finds the ball left to Fabian Delph. Over the halfway line goes Delph. He finds Leroy Zane. Back to Fernandinho. Poor ball from him. Pogba intercepts. Looks to poke it through to Matic. He then collides with Fernandinho. Wants a free kick. That would have been very, very generous to Paul Pogba, who just ran down a blind alley, really, didn't he, when he won the ball back?
Well, there's going to be some kidology as the game goes on, I'm sure. And at times, none better than Paul Pogba, to be fair.
In good form, United in the Premier League. They've won each of their last 4. Their best run since January. They won 6 in a row. Bit of a wobble through late February, early March, but they are back to, if not their best, and at least good form. Want to make sure they keep Liverpool behind them in the race for second in the Premier League table. Could go a couple of points clear should they get a draw today. They're just one ahead as things stand. Left is Leroy Zane. Running in field, 20 yards on the end line, left-hand side. It's back to Fernandinho. United doing well to force City.
Levantamento muito forte. A câmera tá bem de domínio, hein? Ali com uma câmera que pesa, sei lá, uns 50 quilos e dominou. Esse câmera aí, ó. Mostrou de pertinho o arremesso do Danilo. Acredita o Bernardo Silva, partiu atrás da bola, chegou primeiro, soberano o Bailly. Girou o corpo para sair jogando pelo Manchester United. 0-0 no Etihad. Forçou demais o passe o Bailly. Pogba se atrapalhou, perdeu para o Sterling. Sterling deixou Herrera no chão. Davi Silva arriscou de fora, bateu à direita. Chegou com chance de finalização o Manchester City. Pé esquerdo do Davi Silva, o chute sai torto, Silva reclama. Ah, mas o Pogba perdeu a bola. Mas que recebeu na fogueira, recebeu.
Bernardo Silva agora já se posiciona um pouco mais à direita aqui, né? O Sterling estava um pouco mais por dentro. E outra vez, quem chegava pela faixa central do campo, o Davi Silva, e um pouco atrás dele o Gundogan. O time não tem um centroavante, não tem um homem que trabalha ali com um pivô, que prende os zagueiros. E isso, evidentemente, muda um pouco o comportamento do Manchester City, né? Uma dificuldade inicial, até eu diria. Aí a posse de bola de 67%, vamos lá.
Mesmo deitado no gramado, tocou o Alexis Sanches, partiu o Lingard. Ela fica oferecida ao goleiro Ederson.
Ou seja, tentando encontrar a melhor maneira de encaixar o seu jogo com essa formação sem um comandante de ataque, né?
Time que conseguiu mais precocemente o título da Premier League foi o Manchester United. Na temporada 2000-2001 conquistou o título no dia 14 de abril. Para quebrar esse recorde o City hoje. Vem o Bernardo Silva, tocou Sterling, tentativa de devolução, acredita o Bernardo, De Gea pega. Tocou de leve, o Bernardo Silva se atirou para a bola. Já estava bem posicionado. Montou uma barreira ali à frente do Bernardo Silva, o goleiro do Manchester United. Despacha Valência. Procura no campo de ataque o Alexis Sanches. Ele domina, deixa no chão. Escorou de cabeça chamando o Pogba. Outra cabeçada na bola. Ela vem para o Young. Alexis Sanches. Não dá sossego na marcação o Manchester City. Ainda Smalling. Campeonato Inglês, Premier League, só na ESPN, a nossa hashtag, você participa no Twitter. E o Ander Herrera. Matic. Chama a jogada para o lado esquerdo, Smalling pediu ali a presença do Ashley Young. Pogba. Ajeitou de primeira Matic. Em números, o Pogba está devendo nesses jogos maiores do Manchester United desde que voltou da Juventus. Pogba chega hoje a 51 jogos de Premier League com a camisa do Manchester United depois da volta. Alexis Sanches está no chão, falta cometida pelo Danilo. Desde que regressou ao Manchester United na Premier League em 50 jogos, o Pogba conseguiu 8 gols e deu 13 passes para gols. Foram 8 gols e 13 assistências. A maioria em jogos de menor porte. Em 40 jogos contra adversários de fora do grupo dos 6 melhores na Inglaterra, ele marcou os 8 gols e deu 11 assistências. Levantamento do Alexis Sanches. Lukaku deixou no chão, acompanhado pelo Kompany. Já não estava valendo. Não valia o duelo de belgas. Jogo parado com impedimento do ataque no Manchester United. Olha o Bernardo aqui pela direita, naquela jogada anterior. Se estica de um piquinho ali, o De Gea estava atento. Atravessa perigosamente o Delph. Despacha de primeira ao Kompany. Subida de cabeça do Valência. Fica com o rebote o Ander Herrera. Se acerta ao Manchester United. Fernandinho no desarme. Roubada de bola do City. E já vai para a tentativa rápida de resposta com o Gundogan. Silva conseguiu adiantar no Sané. 23 do primeiro tempo, 0-0 no Etihad Stadium. E o Fernandinho. Otamendi. É a 33ª rodada do campeonato inglês. Uma das atrações dessa rodada, amanhã às 10h15 da manhã, tem Arsenal e Southampton. Estão lutando contra o rebaixamento. Cara o Arsenal. Aí Davi Silva. Vem o Manchester City. O torcedor faz barulho. Sané conseguiu espaço para meter cruzamento. Tira de qualquer jeito o Valencia. E aí não foi força de expressão, não. De qualquer jeito mesmo, né? Bateu para trás. O Valencia mandou um balão para trás. O Manchester City tem um escanteio. Ela pega no Bailly e o Valencia botou para trás. Não era bem isso que queria o Valencia. Sané para fazer a cobrança do escanteio. Jogadores mais altos do Manchester City ali dentro da área. Vem a bola. Kompany! Gol! Kompany! É do capitão! Disputa feroz por cada centímetro de área. Puxão, empurrão. Não faltou vontade. O Kompany conseguiu se antecipar a marcação, meteu um chute de cabeça. Ele e Smalling. Kompany toma a frente. Aqui mando eu. Cabeçada firme, fulminante, para vencer um dos melhores goleiros do mundo, para quase furar a rede do Manchester United. Não houve puxão de camisa que parasse Vincent Kompany. O capitão do Manchester City abre o placar no Etihad Stadium. City 1, United 0, Mauro.
Espetacular a chegada do Kompany no jogo aéreo. E o Pep Guardiola agregou ao seu estilo nessa transição entre Espanha, passando pela Alemanha, chegando à Inglaterra. O Kompany, que havia marcado um gol importantíssimo num derby, nesse estádio, em 30 de abril de 2012. Na reta final para superar o Manchester United e ganhar o campeonato na última rodada. Foi na penúltima partida do City, naquela temporada que terminou com a reconquista da hegemonia do futebol inglês. 1-0, gol dele. Aquele jogo famoso, Maradona estava no estádio, muita festa no final, e volta a marcar contra o grande rival, dessa vez ainda no primeiro tempo, mais cedo, na metade do primeiro tempo, colocando o City em vantagem no jogo até então sem oportunidades claras de gol, né? Um pênalti não marcado e praticamente nada mais aconteceu, além daquela chegada do Bernardo, que o De Gea defendeu, mas ainda foi um toquinho fraquinho, ele não conseguiu dar força na bola. Sem centroavante, mas com gente na área para cabecear, o Manchester City está aí, a cabeça que pôs a bola no fundo do gol.
Primeiro gol de Kompany na Premier League, temporada 2017-2018, e que gol! Um gol importante, um gol para soltar a voz do torcedor do Manchester City nas arquibancadas. Kompany faz 1-0. Aí o Silva partiu para receber o Sané, vem de novo para dentro do campo de ataque o Manchester City. Sané traz a bola por dentro, adiantou demais. Saiu o aperto Manchester United, deu uma puxada elegante ali, o Pogba ganhou a falta. Fernandinho cometeu a falta e sentiu dor. Ali deitado no gramado, Fernandinho. Kompany, um dos grandes símbolos da era vitoriosa do Manchester City, abre o placar no Etihad Stadium. Uma tijolada de cabeça. 1 para o Manchester City, 0 para o Manchester United. Você está revendo aí, ó. O Mauro lembrou bem de um outro gol tão importante marcado por ele, mais ou menos do mesmo jeito. Um jogo enroscado, difícil, com poucas oportunidades. O Kompany fez o gol da vitória, mais ou menos assim. Vem de novo o Manchester City com o Sané. Atordoado o Manchester United, passou o Gundogan. Defesa conseguiu cortar, Lingard traz para o lado direito. A vitória dá o título antecipado ao Manchester City. O Sané chegou chutando o Lingard, foi no meio do Lingard. Alta marcado, o Lingard reclamou. 28 minutos. Vai chegar o Sané. Dá uma olhada. É o famoso pontapé. Matic se livrou do Davi Silva. Tem muita bola para rolar ainda no derby. O Manchester City está vencendo, o torcedor fica em pé no Etihad. O Kompany ergueu já 2 vezes a Premier League. Está tentando pela 3ª vez ser o capitão campeão, o Vincent Kompany. Os caras que mais ergueram a Premier League. Terry 5 vezes e Roy Keane 4 vezes. Terry no Chelsea, Roy Keane no Manchester United. Young meteu o levantamento, segunda trave, ela passou por todo mundo. Recebeu aplausos do Lukaku. Young depois ficou conversando. Ela se perdeu, foi embora. E você viu que o Young fez ali o gesto para o Lukaku, né? A ameaça vir pela frente, vai por trás dele. Cheio de gestos o Young.
Paulo, nós chegamos aí agora praticamente meia hora de jogo, sem qualquer arremate do time do Manchester United contra a meta do City. Ou seja, o time do Mourinho totalmente inofensivo, né? Não veio jogar. Nem dá para dizer que o time montou aí uma grande retranca, um ferrolho, tal ônibus. Nada disso. É um jogo sem muita intensidade, né? Parece um amistoso para o Manchester United. Estranhíssimo comportamento.
Gundogan, vem o Manchester City com a bola, tem a vantagem. Sterling puxou, rolou no Gundogan, o giro. Gol! É mais uma mordida do Tubarão no principal rival. E chegou em bloco. Tudo começa no erro da reposição do goleiro De Gea. Sané, repare, são 5 jogadores do Manchester City na construção do ataque. Gundogan rolou no Sterling. Que categoria para girar o corpo. Sabia onde estava, escolheu o canto. Tirou do De Gea, não foi na força, foi no jeito. Bola rolada mansamente para o cantinho esquerdo do gol do United. Gundogan, número 8, aumenta. 2 para o Manchester City, 0 para o Manchester United. De biquinho ele bota para o fundo do gol, Mauro.
É hoje. O dia é hoje. Quem sabe até com placar elástico, né? Depois de ser atropelado pelo Liverpool tomando 3-0, tem a chance o Manchester City de beliscar aí um placar elástico em cima da equipe do United, né? A gente falava momentos antes do segundo gol. Postura esquisita do Manchester United, o time não tem intensidade, não briga pela bola, não finaliza, não é um time feroz defensivamente. Faz um jogo insosso, esquisito, estranho, uma reposição de bola errada, inclusive, que iniciou a jogada do gol do Gundogan. Belíssimo gol do alemão, que depois de muitas lesões, né, inclusive quando chegou, o clube ficou muito tempo parado, chega ao seu 5º gol em 41 jogos na temporada com a camisa do Manchester City.
O terceiro na Premier League, Gundogan bota lá dentro. Deixa o Manchester City um pouco mais perto do título antecipado. 2 para o City, 0 para o United. Manchester United tenta reagir. Roubada de bola e contra-ataque. Vem o Delph. Em campo para seguir com ela se quiser. Acompanha Davi Silva. Fica lá pela esquerda o Sané. Delph rolou para passagem do Sané. Também se acerca. Errou o Sané. Aparece Matic. Recuperação do Manchester United. Lingard usa o braço, faz a proteção. Foi derrubado pelo Delph. Falta para o Manchester United no campo de defesa. Manchester United venceu os últimos 4 jogos que fez no campeonato. Foram 3 vitórias em casa e 1 fora de casa. Perdeu 2 dos últimos 15 jogos. 2 dos últimos 15 jogos no campeonato inglês. Davi Silva colocou na frente, Sterling. Pode pintar o terceiro, perdeu! Todo desmantelado, desarrumado, o Manchester United no campo de defesa, passa o Sterling livre, recebe dentro da área, acabou pegando muito embaixo da bola. Ó, toquezinho na frente do Silva. O Sterling ajeita o corpo, né, para chamar a batida para o pé direito. Já encostava ali o Valência para atrapalhar um pouco o Sterling. Repito, muito mal arrumado o Manchester United na defesa.
and just building play up slowly. But that's a sign of desperation for me from United. As I said, Lukaku basically has gone out the game completely in the last 10 minutes.
They won't need Aguero. They won't need Jesus. They won't. Many people seem to think that's done in the Champions League. Because City could score 5 at the chance to get your half-time team talk in.
And we've seen teams do it.
To Liverpool.
And teams
this season,
Liverpool.
in the game.
Yeah.
Gonna be a
hang on to this till half time, get themselves back into the game in a way in the second half.
poor challenge there by Herrera on Fernandinho. He's tripped over Fernandinho, and that's a yellow card.
That's sloppy by Herrera. Doesn't need a yellow card there. I mean, he's nowhere near the challenge. It's poor,
very bad.
It's cynical, and it deserves a yellow card. But he doesn't need the yellow card. He was doing okay. But again, this is the frustrations.
What can United do here to get back in this game? Was there anything you could change to try and get a foothold in this game?
Well, the first thing is get through to half time, I think, and settle back down again. But I just think players like Lukaku, who we've talked about time and time again, has scored goals. He's just not doing the centre forward's job for me. I'm not too sure if he knows what he's doing. Plays off the cuff in many ways. And when he does, and he's good at that sometimes, but he needs to be a team player, and he's not helping out anybody in the midfield area to be able to slot the ball into him. His running off the ball is atrocious.
At the moment, he's just wandering around, waiting for United to win it back as City play it around the centre of the field. There was a good challenge there by Herrera. It breaks back to City and Fernandinho. Down the left channel to David Silva. Silva will find Zane round the back of Valencia. Bailly comes across with a good challenge. So throw on that far side to City by the corner flag.
Just see Eric Bailly there, just shaking his head. Wins his challenge, shaking his head, obviously disappointed with the goals that have gone in, and arguably between him and Smalling, you know that's where the mistakes have been made. The gaps that they've left have been huge.
It's been another absolutely dominant performance from Manchester City. So different from the performance of just a couple of days ago against Liverpool, and yet United have not tried a similar tactic, which I find a little bit astounding, really.
Yeah, it's been...
I know you said earlier they haven't got the same sort of players. Yeah. It's not as if they're lacking in quality or pace,
but also to change it, within the space of 2 or 3 days. It's very difficult for a coach to change the perspective of the players. You've got to play to your players' strengths that you believe.
City have won a corner here on that far side from the throw. It's a deep ball. This time there is no company to turn the ball home. Paul Pogba will pick it up for United. He's done well to get away from Fernandinho, who's desperate to foul him, as City always are when they lose the ball in those sorts of positions. I think there should have been a free kick to Pogba, which wasn't given.
I think Pogba should have cleared it. Then that issue wouldn't have come up. I think he's just trying to do too much, especially in deep areas. He doesn't need to do that.
There's no doubt Fernandinho was trying to foul him. I mean, why has he not got a free kick there? For not going down? Should he have jumped on the ground?
Stays on his feet, the referee doesn't give it. Which is not the right thing, of course. We've said it time and time again.
Soleil's all round from the Etihad Stadium as City retake possession, then just play it around Kompany and Gundogan, and now it's back to Ederson, who does fire it out towards the Zane, but it's overhead. But what about the atmosphere here? I mean, just look around the Etihad. There's no one even considering sitting down.
It's incredible. It's been like this for 40 minutes of the game, but I think a good 40 minutes to an hour before kick-off as well. The expectancy of the Man City fans against their big rivals, and of course the opportunity to try and win the league. And here goes Sane.
Oh, what a touch from Sane. He's away from Bailly, cuts it back towards Raheem Sterling. This time he does keep the ball down, but it's lacking power and goes straight at David De Gea.
Well, his movement's good, Sterling. Can't give him too much stick. It's just his finishing. He's not, for me, well, he's certainly not a Sergio Aguero. He's not a natural finisher. He's improved his finishing this season for sure. But again, with the chances that they create, you think he'd get more. His reaction here to the ball back by Sane is decent. It's on his left foot, but no excuses. He's only, 15 yards from goal, and the power was weak.
What about that touch from Leroy Sané at full pace to get away from Bailly the way he did?
It's all about the ball in. It's the delivery to him. Good delivery. And he gets away from his defender much easier. He's in full flow and just keeps going. And he's quick, Sané. Let's be honest.
Far too quick for Bailly. Raheem Sterling didn't reward the endeavour with a goal though, and it is still just 2-0. 3 minutes to go until 45 are up here as Nemanja Matic, who's playing like he's half asleep here. He's tried a sort of back heel into nowhere. It's then come back on his arm. What's the deal with Nemanja Matic here? I mean, this is not the kind of performance you'd expect from someone like him.
No, and I think Jose Mourinho will have something to say to his players at half-time. Love to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room.
I wonder if we might see Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial. They've got the talent in that squad, United. They've got the quality, but they might be 3-0 down. Flick header from Gundogan. Lovely ball to him from Fernandinho on the halfway, but the header is straight at De Gea.
Yeah, you've got to question the marking. I mean, it's dreadful.
Lovely skill by Pogba to get away from two there. The third challenger was Bernardo Silva. He pokes it away from him. Back to Smalling, but they're still in their own half. Matic again is caught. He is just not on the ball here at all, Matic. As Sterling robs it off him. Runs towards Bailly, he will lob it up. Lukaku's not challenging Company for a loose ball.
Just not in the game, Lukaku. I don't think he knows how to be honest. These are those games that pass him by. You know, give him a chance, give him an opportunity, going forward, running towards goal, he'll probably score.
Yeah.
But his overall game plan, I don't know if he's got one. I just think he runs around, trying to look effective, but doesn't understand the nature of the game. I know in the past, players like Theo Walcott have been accused of a similar style of play, if you like. You know, very quick, very good at what he does when he's on the ball, but actually understanding football, you know, I'm not sure Lukaku does.
Manchester City's players definitely do. Fernandinho, Danilo, Silva, Gundogan and the goalkeeper Ederson have all played some lovely football, and they work it up over the halfway now to David Silva, who flicks it far side towards Sané. It's not a good ball from David Silva, and United will look to clear it up towards Lukaku. And
Do you know what? That is such a typical example. Valencia's in trouble. He's deep inside his own half. He's been set up to launch the ball long. He's bashed it forward towards Lukaku. It's straight at him. He's inside the centre circle. The two defenders drop off. There's actually no one near him, 10 yards away. And he misses the flight of the ball. It bounces over his head. City pick up the... And that is such bad centre-forward play.
what was he trying to do? Flick it on to who?
Exactly.
What was he trying to do?
His movement is so poor.
Not a good day for Romelu Lukaku.
That doesn't help the team, for sure.
Minute to go until 45 are up. United just need to get themselves together here. They've managed somehow not to be totally blown away. Still in this.
He's in trouble now, Lukaku. It's a yellow card.
Company got away from him, but then Company actually was running straight at Pogba, so the trap was working. And he just hacks Company down.
That sums up his first half performance for me, Lukaku. I mean, Vince Company dribbling out from the back. What is Lukaku doing?
Pogba had him.
And the referee's got it absolutely spot on.
Lukaku having a stinker, but there are many in red who are. People always just seem to struggle to contain City, not just physically, but also to stay mentally strong enough to contain, to be disciplined. And you know, you don't expect it from Manchester United, I suppose. Which is why it's a bit of a shock. Ball's been flicked out left from Company to Fabian Delph inside their own half. City 1 minute added on at the end of the opening 45, where City so far have blown away Manchester United. Bailly runs past the entire midfield to pressurise Sterling, who is back to Otamendi. Delphin knocks it all the way back to Ederson. And it's going to be a big team talk from Jose Mourinho if he wants to stop City being crowned champions tonight.
Well, the only thing that he's got is 2-0 is not always the best scoreline at half-time. If City switch off or give United a glimmer of hope, if United get the first goal of the second period, the momentum's going their way, it's a big ask. You know, again, we're talking about stopping City from playing, and the way they're looking at this situation is get through the next 45 minutes and they've won
City. For about 25 minutes they were the better side, but it was all very, very even. And then they just snatched the game away from Manchester United. Vincent Kompany scoring his second goal of the season, first in scoring in the Carabao Cup final win against Arsenal. Gundogan made it 2 6 minutes later. It could have been 3, could have been
حارس المرمى البرازيلي إيدرسون. لا تغييرات تذكر على تشكيلة الفريقين، يستمرون بنفس الأسماء التي كانت حاضرة في شوط المباراة الأول على أمل أن يصنع الفارق ربما اللاعبين في الشوط الثاني أو البدلاء. ليندولف، روخو، ماتا، مارتيال، راشفورد، بالإضافة كرة فيها محاولة عرضية تأتي من ركنية، مرت اللقطة الماضية تحولت إلى خارج أرضية الملعب، وصلت إلى ركلة مرمى في الجانب المقابل. هذه الكرة الماضية شايفين المحاولة العرضية هي راسية اصطدمت، ثم بعد ذلك تحولت إلى ركنية في الجانب المقابل. بول بوجبا، المحاولة تأتي له والوضعية تأتي من جديد. لينغارد على التنفيذ والراسية والإبعاد من فرناندينيو، عادت وصلت بعد ذلك عن طريق اللاعب سمولينج. المحاولة لمصلحة اليونايتد في منطقة الجزاء، والكرة بعد ذلك مرتدة، لمسة من إيريك بايلي وصلت في الجانب المقابل عند أليكسيس سانشيز في منطقة الجزاء. ملعوب القائد يقاتل، يستبسل، يدافع عن كل الحظوظ ويبحث عن ليلة التتويج. وأمام اليونايتد ماتيتشلا يلعب الكرات الماضية، بوجبا سدد، قوية الكرة الماضية من بول بوجبا. بول بوجبا يسدد بالقدم اليسرى، لكن في احضان حارس المرمى البرازيلي. هنا ويتوج باللقب بعد 4 مباريات سابقة لم ينجح فيها تحقيق الانتصار على اليونايتد بقيادة هذا الحكم. وقت الأصل ينتهي، نلعب في لحظات الوقت بدل
como una burla,
algo así. No te la había traducido. Se equivocó Fernandinho, Pogba. Recordemos que Mario fue futbolista del City, ¿no?
También.
Allí mostró la famosa casaca ¿por qué a mí? O ¿por qué siempre yo, no?
No lo recuerdo.
Pogba. Herrera. Valencia. Me dice Agustín Neboti que recuerda la asistencia de Balotelli para el gol de Agüero frente al Queen's Park, el gol del título. La gran contribución de Mario en aquel momento para una deseada conquista de Liga. Tendrá otra de mantenerse este resultado. Valencia más arriba. Ahí está Pogba. Lo defiende Fernandinho. Marca Silva. Juega Matic. Herrera. Lingard. Alexis. Salta la marca Otamendi. Se escapa Alexis. Continúa Sánchez, el 7 para Matic. Pogba, qué buena jugada, qué buen gol. ¡Gol! Manchester United. Reapareció Pogba y va el United para intentar empatar este partido. Achicó la diferencia. Muy buen gol. Con estilo ciudadano, te diría, el gol del equipo de Mou, que ahora pierde 2-1.
Muy lindo gol, muy lindo gol. Que comienza con una muy buena jugada de Alexis Sánchez por el sector derecho, rodeando la presión de Nico Otamendi, que se lo sacó de encima. Un muy buen centro. Se la bajan con el pecho perfecto a Pogba, que hablábamos en el primer tiempo que no había cometido ningún frente a los primeros equipos de esta Premier League. Achica la diferencia, se pone perfecto el partido.
Pensemos, dice Mou, ¿me revisás la lista de goles de Pogba en lo que va de la Premier? Vamos a analizarla.
El cuarto.
Vamos a analizarla. Toca Herrera, va jugando Tony Valencia, va cambiando de lado para Ashley Young. Se pone aún más lindo el clásico de Manchester. Bailey. Pasan sobre Valencia. Herrera, que fue el que habilitó de picho a Pogba.
Qué bien la bajó, ¿no?
Sí. Lukaku, Lingard, Matic. La quiere Pogba, la tiene Paul. Ahí está el que tiene que marcar la diferencia. Alexis, muy activo también Alexis en el segundo tiempo. Ahí va Sánchez para Pogba. Manchester United, Pogba otra vez, el aparecido influyente Paul Pogba, que tiene que marcar la diferencia. El segundo tiempo y se arruina por ahora la fiesta del City. Sí, el aguafiestas es Paul Pogba. Esta historia Marcelo Espina ahora está 2 contra 2.
Y decíamos en el primer tiempo, sobre todo lo decíamos para el Manchester City, es mejor aparecer que estar. Otra muy buena jugada por el sector izquierdo de Alexis Sánchez y aparece vacío Pogba para meter el cabezazo del empate 2-2. Y ahí está, la cara de desilusión de Pep Guardiola. Esto es lo que a veces uno duda en por qué suceden este tipo de cosas, por qué tenés que ir perdiendo el partido 2-0 para ir a buscarlo, ¿no? Porque el Manchester United tiene futbolistas como para proponer algo diferente. Bueno, el partido se puso divino. 2-2, tercer doblete de Pogba en su carrera, 2 lo convirtió con la Juventus y este es el primero con la camiseta del Manchester United.
Lo bueno es que ya hasta los hinchas no se cubren en la tribuna con la mano lo que van diciendo. Ni el hincha quiere lectura de labios. Es la mimetización del protagonista. A pleno, allí en el Etihad, donde avanza el City en 1 minuto y medio. Cambia esta historia.
En nada.
Otamendi para Gundogan. Abierto Bernardo, pasa Danilo, defiende Ashley Young. De Bernardo para Gundogan. Auténtico partidazo por ESPN. No era simplemente un rótulo, ese es Bernardo. Silva va buscando la Sterling, imposible. Allí está Pogba con los colores ciudadanos, que haciendo un par de goles. Bueno, lo mejor de Pogba me parece con esta camiseta, ¿no?
Sí,
por lejos.
Y lo inicia él, Miguel. Tuvo un primer tiempo bajo Pogba, pero lo inicia él en la mitad de la cancha para jugar con Alexis y después de a poquito al trotecito cansino como tiene Pogba empezó a aparecer a espalda de Otamendi. Muy buena asistencia de Alexis Sánchez, el cabezazo del francés. El 2-2, vamos a ver ahora cómo reacciona el Manchester City y vamos a ver si el Manchester United, Miguel, mantiene la misma tendencia de estos minutos.
¿Cuándo había sido el último gol de Pogba en Premier? Infracción de Alexis, tiro libre entonces para el Manchester City.
El 18 de noviembre le había convertido en la victoria 4-1 frente a Newcastle.
Claro. Otamendi, se desató Pogba, se desató el Manchester United. Y se enredó este partido para el City, que iba hacia la consagración y hacia el festejo anticipado. Ahora es 2 contra 2, vuelve Lingard.
Lo que tiene Pogba, que es bueno, Miguel, 9 asistencias en esta Premier League. Es el 6º mejor asistidor.
Sané ya dio 12 asistencias.
Los 3 primeros mejores asistidores de esta Premier es Kevin De Bruyne con 15, el Chino Silva con 11 y Sané ahora con 12. Los 3 son del City.
Busca la 13 Sané. Estaba cerca Silva. Defiende Ander Herrera. Allí está Fernandinho, jugó para Gundogan, para Silva, el control de Silva al medio para Gundogan. Una cortesía, una gentileza que tuvo con David De Gea. Pasó el sofocón para el Manchester United. Ahora el que reaparece es el City del primer tiempo.
Cómo lastiman estos volantes que vienen vacíos desde atrás, marcando pase, picando la pelota a espaldas de los defensores. Le pasó al Manchester City, ahora le pasa al equipo de Mourinho. Pasaje fluido en la mitad de la cancha, Miguel. Hay muy poco juego, son rápidos, llegan de los dos lados.
Juega Lingard, Matic, la quiere Alexis, la reclamaba y le llegó al maravilloso Sánchez, que lo encara a Bernardo. Continúa Alexis, perdió con Danilo. La entregó a Ashley Young, juega Paul Pogba. El patrón ahora del mediocampo. Ander Herrera, jugándola para Tonio Valencia. Toca y va, Lingard, Tonio que la hace bien ante Otamendi, continúa Valencia, al piso de él, Fernandinho y Otamendi. Filtraciones en la defensa ciudadana, Sané, Otamendi, buena salida, limpia. Toque y toque para el City en la salida con Gundogan, Sterling, se va abriendo Bernardo. Lo trabó Sterling, habilitó Otamendi que se manda, se acopla Nico, la abre para Sané, por el medio Silva. Ya se reestructuró el Manchester United. Sané con Otamendi, Gundogan. La quiere Danilo, la pide Company, pasa primero por Fernandinho. Cerquita está su capitán, el brasileño que lo habilita a Danilo. Interrumpió, interceptó a Alexis, que tomó el carril rápido, vuelve Fernandinho. Metió el freno Alexis, maniobra, juega con Lingard. Le pegó Lingard. Agua, saque de arco para el City.
Y sí, empieza a sentir el cansancio, empieza a sentir el error de Fernandinho jugando la pelota para la derecha. Quedó el equipo descompensado, alcanza a recuperarse el brasileño, temporiza acá para darle un tiempo más a sus compañeros que se reacomoden defensivamente. El zurdazo de Lingard que se va ancho. Van los dos, responden los dos. Me parece que Pep se debe estar lamentando lo de Sterling del primer tiempo. Lo que parecía un primer tiempo que pudo haber terminado 4-5-0, Miguel. Pero bueno, esto es lo lindo que tiene este deporte.
Se ha convertido en empate. La hora de partido, la hora de partidazo que están jugando Manchester City y Manchester United. El City que quiere ser el campeón con mayor cantidad de puntos. Con este empate lleva 85. El récord lo tiene el Chelsea de Mou del 2005 con 95 puntos. O sea, tendría una alta chance, ¿no? El City de ser el campeón con mayor cantidad de puntos en la historia de la Premier. El de mayor cantidad de victorias. El Chelsea la temporada pasada hizo 30 victorias, logró 30 victorias. El City lleva 27, ¿no?
A falta de 6 partidos después de este.
Matic, Alexis, va Lukaku, Danilo, Ederson. Endeble atrás, ¿no? El City en el segundo tiempo. Gundogan, Danilo.
El tema que en el primer tiempo Miguel no lo atacaron. Entonces tampoco pudimos ver si estaba fuerte o no estaba fuerte.
Gundogan, Silva.
Por lo menos
Danilo.
El miércoles pasado no lo estuvo tampoco.
No, en el primer tiempo.
Y bueno, ahí empiezan a...
Tan endeble como en este segundo tiempo.
Pero hay que atacarlo también.
Otamendi, Sané.
5 yards away from the edge of the penalty area. Lovely angle for a top corner strike.
Yeah, just saw the cameras there, just went down towards Kevin De Bruyne. Just looks like he's got no intention of coming onto the field of play at this moment in time, which suggests that Pep will probably stay with what he's got.
Four-man wall for Manchester United. Otamendi on the edge of it. Gundogan and Leroy Sané over the ball. It is a strike by Gundogan, and he got the angle right, but didn't get the dip on the ball, and that's over the top.
It was a big wall, wasn't it? Just seeing Matic on the outside, Pogba alongside him, had to go the other way. Doesn't quite get, as you say, Tom, the dip to be able to hit the target. Just seeing Aguero warming up, so maybe that might be the first change for City.
There was talk before the Liverpool game that he would be back in contention for this one, and you feel like he is going to have a huge role to play in 4 days' time in that Champions League clash. David De Gea's goal kick goes straight down the plate. Just a reminder, we're not done with the Premier League after this evening. Irrespective of whether City have won the title or not, there's still plenty to be decided. Arsenal, they've got to pull away from Burnley, who just keep on picking up points if they want to finish sixth. They've got Southampton tomorrow, who are in the relegation zone, and they'll want to take advantage of plenty of drop points all around them. Also Chelsea, who've still got outside desperate hopes of chasing down the Champions League themselves despite Spurs' win today. They take on a West Ham team who are a few points short of Premier League safety. Crowd not happy here because Raheem Sterling thinks he should have won a throw for his team. It's gone United's way.
Defective off a United player. The assistant referee's looking straight at it, so is the referee. Sterling thinks he should get a throw in. I think he feels that the day's not gone well for him, has he, Raheem Sterling?
It's gone the other way, this throw, as it was then thrown into the field of play, and Alexis Sanchez was to blast it forward. It hit a City player, it came back off him, and within moments all the drama's over. Looks like Marcus Rashford's having a chat to Jose Mourinho in the technical area. Maybe the first United change as City come forward. Fernandinho right to Bernardo Silva, running at Ashley Young on the right hand side by the corner flag, edging his way forward inch by inch. It's cut back now to Danilo, control and cross over the head of Raheem Sterling. No one at the back post, and Herrera will gather it, will he? He actually let the ball roll out of play for a goal kick.
No thought in the cross there for me. You know, he's done well, Bernardo Silva. He's taken Ashley Young as far as he can going forward. Then he's checked the ball back to him. His support is good, but then he takes one touch and just clips the ball into the box. No pace, and he's got the smallest front line going. Who's going to win the header? No thought, lack of thought in the ball. Just got to it first time and whip it in, smashing across the face.
We've had it timed by the scientists here at Premier League Live. 97 seconds between Pogba's first and Pogba's second hit. A quick fire brace which has quelled the joy around the Etihad Stadium, which has often been done by those in red when they took on those in blue here. Foul on the far side on Alexis Sanchez by Danilo, who I think is very, very lucky to have not been booked by Martin Atkinson today. That for me is his fourth, maybe fifth foul he's given away. It was poor control from him, and then just swipes one on the shin of Sanchez.
Yeah, I think he just hit his shin pad. I think he'd be okay, but poor touch by Danilo gives Alexis Sanchez an opportunity to pinch the ball. You know, these small things, you know, tend to turn the momentum back the other way, and Sanchez now in a great position to cross. He's going to swing this one goalwards.
Sanchez wants runners. There's 6 players on the edge of the area to aim for. One is Smalling! Unbelievable scenes at the Etihad Stadium. It's 3-2 to Manchester United. What a ball from Sanchez, and Chris Smalling, whose poor marking in the first half allowed company in, has scored the goal which might delay City winning the title for 2 more weeks at least. City 2, United 3. What a derby in Manchester.
Absolutely unbelievable. Chris Smalling's got his own back, hasn't he, on Vincent Kompany. Just look and see if he was offside. He's not, but Kompany's in the wrong position, as was Smalling in the first half. Absolutely incredible. It's a good finish, to be fair to him, but he's totally unmarked. 8 yards from goal. No chance at all for Ederson. Great delivery by Sanchez, but again, the involvement of Sanchez in this second half has been amazing.
This has been a vintage Manchester United display in front of Sir Alex Ferguson, who's here to try and make sure that City don't steal their record of earliest ever title won in English football. And I think the glass is about to be broken in case of emergency on Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, and I don't think much will change from Pep now. He'll make the changes that he feels he needs to get another goal, and you wouldn't say it's beyond them. City still got the ability, but they're certainly looking vulnerable at the back.
20 minutes remaining of this incredible game as Fabian Delph barges his way through a crowd for City down the left wing. Has found a release to David Silva. Good play from Delph. David Silva infield, finds Gundogan, controls and turns and passes, but Ashley Young is there to intercept before Bernardo Silva can get there. Throw in City, right hand side.
Just couldn't see this coming, could we?
No.
At no stage in that half-time break could you see this happening. But it's just proved a point again. How good is the Premier League? Absolutely brilliant.
United were not even threatening this slightly when they were holding on for dear life in the first half. But now it's City coming forward. Raheem Sterling on the far side tricks his way past Chris Smalling. And the assistant referee on that far side, who I think just hates Raheem Sterling, has given a goal kick.
I'm just looking at Sterling's face as I shakes his head. He can't believe it, the way it's gone for him today. He's done well there. Great turn of pace, gets away from Smalling, but Eric Bailly comes across and makes the challenge, and a little bit of good luck as well.
Changes here for City. David Silva is off. Kevin De Bruyne is on for the final 20 minutes of action. Gabriel Jesus also coming on. Bernardo Silva is leaving the field of play. So the Silvers are off, and on come the goal to try and get the Premier League title won for Manchester City. At the very least, get them back in this Manchester derby. Never mind the wider context, they're losing at home to United.
Do you know what? I just can't wait for the post-match press conference. These two managers certainly have something to say if the scoreline remains the same. I just somehow don't think it will.
I genuinely can't believe this has happened in the 21st managerial meeting between Guardiola and Mourinho. It's currently 10-4 to Pep. And wouldn't Mourinho just love it? Especially if he won it in the most un-Mourinho way imaginable. Attacking, entertaining football.
Well, it's all about getting the best out of your players, isn't it? And whatever he said to Alexis Sanchez for me at half-time has got the best out of him in this second period. He's been terrific.
Great performance from Manchester United in the second half. What can this City side do? 3-2 they trail at home. They've left it late plenty of times to secure the points here. Southampton and West Ham, two of the examples that spring to mind. Different opposition today, though, different quality of opposition today. Different type of obstacle to overcome too. Ball out to the right hand side and Sterling can't control it. That's going to be a throw. See a replay under the monitors. If we're in the age of VAR,
I think he's
is he offside?
He's onside. If you look at his shoulder, you've got Vincent Kompany's hand out wide. Between the two of them, they're level, spot on. I was just wondering, Tom, can we say the cliche football is a game of two halves?
A cliche away, man. The kind of thing that leaves City sick as a parrot. I'm sure you can agree. Here comes City, trying to stop that sickly feeling with Leroy Sané. His pass is blocked, shot by Gundogan. That's blocked by Lingard. Look at Jesse Lingard, urging United up the field. A real United man, Jesse Lingard. Will be revelling in this, maybe more than any other player out there. Kevin De Bruyne now looking to pull the strings for Manchester City. Here he is now. Ball left to Gundogan, challenged by Herrera. Got to be careful, Herrera. He's gone down.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Feigning injury, maybe to try and draw attention away from the fact he's already been booked.
Now, I don't think he's going to book him for this one. But I think it's such a slow motion the way he fell over.
He felt there might be a little bit of I'm in trouble here.
He's had a little look at the referee as well. I mean, it's a challenge from behind. He's lucky to...
That's a yellow, isn't it, I
think on other occasions, I think referees just let him off the hook slightly here.
He knows
throws it to Herrera while he's milking this.
Yeah, I wonder if Jose might make a change. Take him off.
Well, he was talking to Rashford a little while ago, who's now sitting back down again. De Bruyne out right to Raheem Sterling. Sterling running at Young. Raheem Sterling out. Side of him is Danilo. His cross is blocked by Ashley Young. Shouts of handball. Ashley Young so adamant it was a goal kick. He's already halfway up the field. And that is a goal kick. And it looks like another of the stars is about to emerge for City as Sergio Aguero, their all-time top scorer in every competition you can imagine, is going to be on for the final 10.
It makes you wonder what Pep's saying to him. You know, you try and give him information or try and give him a snippet of something, but I think he's just saying, just go out and score.
Get out there.
Yeah, just get on the pitch and get involved.
Actually, the final 15 minutes he's going to be on for. Plus additional time as well. It's Gundogan who's gone off to be replaced by Aguero. Be interesting to see if he plays up alongside Gabriel Jesus or whether that pushes him out wide. It'll be the job of Clive Walker in the next few minutes to find out exactly how they're playing or whether it's just a blob of City attackers.
Well, I think they're expecting Kevin De Bruyne to get on the ball for sure. And if he's on the ball...
Good challenge there by Herrera. Broken through to Lukaku. Lukaku finds Alexis Sanchez. Oh, he does well to trick away from 2 or 3 players. There was maybe a ball on for him. Is he fouled there by Leroy Zane? Referee says no. Lingard looking to bundle his way down the far side. Zane's brought him down. I think maybe there was a free kick a little bit earlier which should have been given. Martin Atkinson said no, so he's given a slightly softer one a few seconds later on this right-hand side.
Yeah, first one was a foul, wasn't it? Just got in too tight, didn't he? Sane eventually just blocks off Lingard. I think it's a correct decision in the end. Free kick.
You've got to give it to Man United here. You really do. A tremendous second half recovery against this City team away from home. All the big guns are on now. There are no excuses left for City.
It's interesting as well seeing Sanchez take this free kick as well. He's been involved in everything. Free kicks, corners.
Another good ball from Alexis Sanchez, away by Otamendi this time. Picked up by Matic at the far post. Dummies away from Fernandinho. Digs out across to. It's away by Fabian Delph to Jesus. He finds Danilo square. And City will stream forward with De Bruyne. De Bruyne now with Alexis Sanchez for company. He finds Aguero. Aguero's in the area. Brilliant challenge. Brilliant challenge from Ashley Young. City up in arms. Looks to me like he's won it. Martin Atkinson gives nothing. And now United will look to break. And there is a foul on Jesse Lingard. And it's now kicking off here. Company is going to get a yellow card. Pogba and Fernandinho squaring up. Pogba livid with Fernandinho. Henderson's on the halfway line. The goalkeeper having a word. He's now going to Martin Atkinson, asking what's happened.
He's got to sort this out. I think this first challenge was a penalty. I want to see it again. There was a high boot that went in, and I'm not sure that he got any contact on the ball, and he's brought Aguero down. After that, goodness me, anything could have happened, and how he sorts this one out, I don't know.
Since the challenge of Ashley Young, which we have not seen again, Sergio Aguero has not got back up. Vincent Kompany is still yet to get his yellow card because Pogba and Fernandinho are still continuing.
There's at least one yellow card coming out here, if not more.
Martin Atkinson now having a word with Vincent Kompany and Fernandinho. On the halfway line this is, still Sergio Aguero is receiving treatment away to the left in the penalty area. I think Fernandinho will probably get a yellow card here as well. Let's see how this sorts out. There's a yellow card for Kompany.
It's Fernandinho, wasn't it? I think he showed that too.
We'll have to get that double checked by our production team here. I thought that was originally going to be for Kompany. Now we're seeing the replay again now.
I think that's a bad challenge. I think we're not quite serious. This is the one.
He gets the ball first though. He does get the ball.
It's a follow through, yeah, I mean, but that's an easy one to say in the modern game. I think this is certainly a foul for me. It's gone over the top of the ball, right through Aguero.
Studs on the shin,
Studs showing. What, foot off the ground. For me, that's a red card and a penalty. Referee's missed it, and that's what's incensed the City players.
And now Aguero's going to get yellow carded for his protestations. Now he's up, he's walked back to the halfway line to have a bit of a go at Martin Atkinson. Just waiting to get confirmed exactly who was yellow carded. So Fernandinho definitely has been yellow. That is one on a yellow card. And there definitely was more than one shown there.
I think Fernandinho from behind has caught Lingard. I don't think it's... Oh, he's just gone right through.
Tackle that.
It's not pretty. He's got 3 players around him.
Vincent Kompany then showed a bit of dissent, which is maybe why he got a bit of a talking to. Actually, may not have been a yellow card for Vincent Kompany. Well, there was a yellow card for Aguero as well. That is now confirmed. So Aguero, having come on and maybe should have got a penalty, find himself in the referee's notebook. Martin Atkinson, I mean, the issue is for the referee there is that Young slides in, he does get plenty of the ball, a lovely big slice of it, but then the follow through with the right foot that's up is studs on shin.
Yeah, I think it's a penalty. I won't change my opinion on that one.
Yeah.
It's a penalty, it's a sending off, it's a terrible challenge. That happens anywhere else.
Pogba is now hacked down Otamendi from behind. He's going to get a yellow card here. There's Otamendi swearing at Pogba. Doesn't Pogba just love it as well?
Yeah, it's just
Edison
a yellow
again is running out, chasing him down.
It's just a yellow card. We saw it in the first half. Similar situation, but the tempers are high now. The adrenaline's rushing. The referee's trying to keep it as calm as possible. It's just a yellow card for me. City was cynical like that in the first half. Pogba's doing exactly the same as they did, slowing the game down, not allowing them to counter-attack. And that's all it is. But it's Otamendi who's annoyed by it and reacts. Has a few rolls as well, doesn't he?
He's a drama queen, he's Otamendi, there's no doubt about that, but that's a really poor tackle from Paul Pogba.
He knows what he's doing.
Swipe from behind, takes the legs, takes the yellow, inciting the City players. And didn't he just love it as well?
Didn't he just?
I mean,
he knows what he's doing.
He was nothing in the first half, Pogba. In this second half, I think he's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
As is the man going off here for United, Alexis Sanchez, to be replaced by Marcus Rashford. And I can't think of one good reason why Alexis Sanchez is going off here.
That. Why would you take him off? He's been absolutely terrific.
Makes no sense.
All sorts of problems. I mean, yes, get Rashford on, but surely Lingard would have been the more obvious change for me.
This makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean,
or even Lukaku, to be honest, and play Rashford up front.
Who? Well, Rashford is on, and the star man of the second half, along with Pogba. Sanchez is off for the final 8 minutes. Hang on to your hats, everybody. This is going to be a grandstand finish. The prize, the Premier League title itself, if City can score 2. The prize for United, keeping a proud record of being the earliest ever Premier League champions. In front of the man who was able to secure that victory back in 2001, sitting in the stands today, the great Sir Alex Ferguson. Here's City coming forward. Kevin De Bruyne on the edge. Shifts, shoots. Will it fall to Aguero? Brilliant challenge by Ashley Young. Went to ground and looped it away.
Taking a gamble there, hasn't he? Ashley Young, he's done really well. Got in front of Aguero. Would have had a simple tap in.
Fernandinho on the floor into Aguero. Around the corner to Gabriel Jesus. The shot blocked by Smalling. Here's Danilo. Recovering possession. De Bruyne, 40 yards from goal. Just right of centre. Knocks it back to Vincent Kompany, who drives forward here into Aguero. Round the corner to Jesus. Matic has won it back. Foul on him. Then Bailly's gone through a bit on Gabriel Jesus.
I think it's a foul by Jesus, to be fair. Little trip. And United win a bit of time and free kick on the edge of the box.
And look at Ander Herrera just milking it. Jesus trying to make him get up, and Herrera saying, "What are you doing?" It's got so feisty, so bitchy out there between these two sets of players.
You know, this is a massive game, and United have turned this game around in their favour, but they have got feisty. They've got in City's faces. City don't like it, and anything can happen. You know, the annoyance is there. You can see the frustration from all the players from City.
They've got some players that like to mix it, haven't they? Manchester United, Ander Herrera, chief among them, still having a few nibbles at Gabriel Jesus as they walk away. David De Gea up towards Lukaku, flicked on by Pogba towards Jesse Lingard. Edison off his line to get there before Lingard.
Good goalkeeping. He's done really well. He delivered the ball out to De Bruyne as well.
He's tried one crossfield, De Bruyne, but that is overhit.
Tried a massive one, didn't he? Put De Bruyne there to Sane, and goes out for a United throw-in, but
when the interplay is happening on the edge, I was just thinking, give it to Sanchez.
Yeah, and he's not there.
And he's not there.
I can't believe he's taken him off.
And now he's taking off Jesse Lingard to be replaced by Scott McTominay.
Well, that makes a little bit more sense, to be honest.
More?
A lot more.
I mean, it actually makes some sense.
Yeah.
I can't think of any reason why Sanchez has gone off, the man who's totally changed the game.
I think as well, if we looked at his face when he came off, Tom, you know, he was so annoyed, upset, disgruntled, you know, probably like us, not understanding of why it's happened.
But if they get a 3-2 win,
well,
then,
again, yeah, it's the right decision, I suppose.
Scott McTominay is on. He was certainly in the mix to start today. Made a real impression. Scottish international midfielder this season on United supporters and Jose Mourinho as well. And here he is now, found by a throw-in from Valencia. Challenge on him by Otamendi, breaks back to Herrera, who turns away from the challenge, and there's a foul there.
There's good strength by Pogba though in this build-up. He rolled it into his feet. It's becoming physical at times, and this is where players like Pogba just stand their ground. De Bruyne put his foot in and brought down Herrera. Not a particularly pretty challenge, but Herrera made it look worse than perhaps what it actually was.
5 minutes of normal time remaining. Free kick to Manchester United, right of centre, 45 odd yards out. 3 at the back post from Lukaku at the near. It's played short and down the right wing to Romelu Lukaku, pulled very wide. Crossed by Lukaku is bad. Goes out of play.
What is he thinking?
No, I don't know.
You know, they're 3-2 up, they play short.
Makes no sense.
For me, Lukaku's not in the middle, he's in a wide position. Why is he in a wide position? To keep the ball in the corner. And he swings a right boot at it and goes out for a goal kick. You give away possession.
Stand what he just did there.
What's he thinking?
Delph's giving it away to Antonio Valencia, and he's got away from him too, you know, Valencia down the right hand side. Look at the run being made by Paul Pogba. It's into Lukaku instead. Total miscontrol by Lukaku. That's a waste from him. And now Valencia's out of position.
He pulled a muscle as well, Lukaku, in doing that.
City on the counter. De Bruyne into Gabriel Jesus. No one's come to him. Gabriel Jesus with the shot. It's blocked by Smalling.
It's a good block too.
Rashford then challenging Danilo for the ball. Danilo has got there. It's into Vincent Kompany, who is centre forward now for some reason. Needs must for City. Crossed by De Bruyne towards Aguero. It's away by Bailly. Matic then beats De Bruyne to it. Pogba, he looked to volley it clear, but he's totally missed it. It's an air swing from Pogba.
He looks
City
tired.
back on the ball again.
He looks tired, Pogba. I think he's treading water at the moment.
Fantastic second half performance from the man who scored twice for United, though, as Fernandinho has the ball in the centre of the field against Pogba. He finds a ball right to Danilo. Oh, lovely reverse ball round the back. Raheem Sterling cuts it back. Blocked again by the sliding challenge of Ashley Young, who's done that so many times in this second period with 3 minutes to go. It's a corner to City.
I can't believe his positioning, Ashley Young. He's actually got away with it by getting back and getting the block in. And Raheem Sterling, for me, has allowed him that bit of time. Should have delivered much quicker, but where was he going?
Corner on the right-hand side. It's away from goal. Fernandinho's won the header. It's broken to Herrera. Clips it down the line to Scott McTominay. Good challenge by Fabian Delph to get there before McTominay. City back in possession. It's square to Leroy Sané. Running at Nemanja Matic. Got to be careful, Matic. Flailing around there for a second was the United midfielder looking for the ball. Kompany chips it out left. You'll find Fabian Delph, who controls and crosses towards the 6-yard box where David De Gea will get there before Aguero falls on the ball. And this may be the first time we've mentioned David De Gea in this second half.
And he actually doesn't have to do much here. The ball end's a poor one. It's weak. It's got no pace on it whatsoever. It's just clipped in towards the near post. De Gea reads it really well, and that's what you want, your concentration from your goalkeeper. You're right, Tom. We haven't seen or even hardly mentioned De Gea in the second half, and yet 88 minutes gone. He's got to come and take a ball cleanly. He does it, tidies up, and he looks quite comfortable. Here comes City again.
Vincent Kompany over the halfway line for the Premier League champions in waiting. De Bruyne finds Fernandinho, who carries it out left to Fabian Delph up against Scott McTominay. Nowhere to go, so it's back to Otamendi again. 90 seconds of normal time remain. Right to De Bruyne, into Jesus, back to De Bruyne, challenged by Smalling, breaks back to Gabriel Jesus again. Strong challenge on him. Martin Atkinson says play on. It's out left to Leroy Sané. Sané's cross, Aguero! Oh, what a save
made by David De Gea. He has not done much in this second half. He has now a magnificent tip over the top from Sergio Aguero. What a stop.
Well, it's a wonderful save, isn't it, by a top goalkeeper.
Corner comes in. Fernandinho can't turn it towards goal. It's hit a Manchester United player last, and will be another corner.
Just getting a chance to see this save from De Gea from behind the goal. It's absolutely brilliant.
It's a game that's had everything. Will it have a late equaliser? Into Fernandinho again. It's hit Matic last, surely. Another corner. They've tried it twice. It's not worked twice.
Third time lucky.
De Bruyne again is over it. 30 seconds remain for Manchester City. Ball towards Aguero. Otamendi! Sterling! Oh, he's in the post! Aguero now. It's blocked by Lukaku. Raheem Sterling, 3 yards out, guilty of yet another massive miss for Man City.
Well, his movements, again, is excellent. His touch is what you think would be decent.
Calls it again. Otamendi's up. It's away by Ashley Young this time.
Well, it's frenetic, isn't it? I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. You're right, Tom.
Rashid beat Danilo. And now he's been brought down by Danilo. And Danilo's in real trouble here. There is a covering run being made, so it is just a yellow card.
I'm surprised he didn't get one earlier, to be fair. He's got away with it, Danilo, but it's a clumsy challenge, isn't it? 5 minutes of injury time still to be played.
Oh, Raheem Sterling, moments ago, it's hit him more than anything.
Got to score. He's had so many chances, hasn't he, today?
If he'd have scored those chances in the first half, then he could easily have already given City the title. It could have been 4-0 at half-time. It could have been 5-0 at half-time. Yeah. It is United 3-2 up with 5 minutes of time remaining, added on at the end of the 90. What a Manchester derby. What a game of Premier League football. Surely one of the games of the season we are seeing here. Lukaku on the right-hand side. Back to Valencia. Matic over the top. It's a poor ball towards Lukaku. Trying to play him in the corner of the field. Another change on the way from United. Victor Lindelof looks like he's coming on. Central defender. Well, that's what he says in his job description anyway. McTominay's running back for United. Here's Nemanja Matic. Through to Herrera, then gets there before Gabriel Jesus. He's gone down, Herrera. He probably was fouled, but he's milking it again. He's winding up Jesus, and he's staying down with both hands on his face.
Yeah, I think he's been caught. I don't think there's any doubt it's a free kick. Just gets to the ball just that split second before Jesus puts it through his legs. It's a foul, it's a free kick, but he does make the most of it, doesn't he, Herrera?
Vincent Kompany, I think, has now got into the book for a bit of dissent. He's come over and had a word with the man on the ground and Herrera, the City captain's in the book.
Well, just a few minutes now for United to see this one through. I would guess that they'll probably put this one in towards the corner flag. I can't believe they're going to put this in as a cross.
Sonny's only about 6 yards away. He is played through to Herrera. Jesus has scored to Herrera.
Jesus
Valencia's come over. Jesus is going to get a yellow card here. And it's kicking off again. Jesus is being dragged away by Fernandinho. He was always just coming in to kick Herrera there. And that's really stupid from Gabriel Jesus.
Well, it is.
It's stick play.
Well, at least Herrera gets up this time straight away.
Because he was actually fouled this time.
Yeah. Just losing a little bit of discipline, City.
Yeah, they've got very, very ragged in the last couple of minutes. Manchester City is Manchester United, under the guidance of the great spoiler, Jose Mourinho, have just kept the ball in their half. Valencia with this free kick here on the right-hand side. Pogba wants it. Here he is now. Turns away from Zane. Keeps it in play too. Paul Pogba takes it to the corner flag. Good play from him. Oh, and he's won a corner for his team as well, has he?
I can't believe the marking by City there. Pogba is going to out-muscle most players. But to put Leroy Sane against him, he just rolled in so easily. Just that mentality has gone for City for me. They've lost their cool understanding and the reading of the game in these last few minutes.
Not good practice for what's coming up in a couple of days' time as they make another change here and just listen to the ovation for Ander Herrera, who's about to come off, who's been chief irritant for Manchester United all day long. He's off and Victor Lindelof is going to be on for the last 90 seconds or so of normal time. He was
brought in today to do a job, to be a horrible, horrible so-and-so, and that's exactly what he's done today.
Done his job, yeah. And I think second half, the United players certainly have done that. The Pogba's of this world, the Sanchez, they've done their job.
They had a corner, and then Pogba was challenged, and the referee has given a goal kick, the assistant referee. Well, it seemed like it came with De Bruyne last there. Pogba certainly thought it did. City have got 60 seconds to get the ball up the field, and they're going to take advantage of Ederson's massive wallop upfield. Won by Lindelof, then thrashed away by Ashley Young. That is not the Guardiola way of doing things.
But needs must. Going to do the same again here, Ederson.
Yeah, found by the throw-in of Danilo. Ederson will blast it up again. This time it's out left. It's a good ball towards Vincent Kompany, who's on the left wing now. Cuts it back to Kevin De Bruyne. 3 in the box to aim for Kevin De Bruyne. Square to Raheem Sterling. Sterling back to De Bruyne, left-hand side. Crosses hit McTominay on the shoulder. That was close.
I think that hit his arm.
That was very, very close. He was touching his shoulder there. It was right on the edge of the area. De Bruyne again with another cross. What a ball! Kompany poked it towards goal. Bailly got there first. Referee says it was off Kompany last, and that's a goal kick. And Clive, I think it's fair to say, with 95 up, City are not going to be Premier League champions today.
Well, they're not, and it's going to keep it going for another couple of weeks, which is always good for the Premier League. But you'd have to say United's performance has been nothing more than outstanding second half. Possibly a bit disappointing first half, but City didn't take the full advantage that you thought they might. They had opportunities to score, and perhaps the man who really should have done that, Raheem Sterling, will look back at it on another occasion, but it's been a fantastic game to watch.
De Gea's big clearance is won by McTominay, comes off Fernandinho, thrown on the right-hand side to Manchester United. First time they would have been beaten in 28 home league games. They've won the last 14 at home in a row. Manchester City, we were all set for a party to see them crowned Premier League champions on the 7th of April. They would have been the earliest champions in the history of English football, going back way over a century. 2-0 they led at half-time. Inspired by Sanchez and Pogba and Jose Mourinho. Are United going to spoil the party of the noisy neighbours, or will there be a final chance here for City? No, there will not. Unbelievable game. Unbelievable victory for Manchester United. 2-0 down at half-time. Vincent Kompany and Gundogan on the score sheet. In the second half, it wasn't just a different game.